we're speaking about Easter today, and when we talk about Easter, there's certain benefits that come to mind. Some of which includes number one, our salvation. You see, the death of Jesus Christ brings about our salvation. Coming to this world and passing through this world were probably destined for destruction, but then the death of Jesus Christ helps us to be redirected towards heaven. The second benefit is resurrection. You see, before the death and the resurrection of Jesus Christ, everybody who dies remain in their graves, until Jesus Christ died, because the Bible accounted that when Jesus died, then after his resurrection, other saints resurrected alongside. And you can know that this is true because when you read about Saul, Saul invited the spirit of Samuel, and he could have only done that because Samuel was still in this world. So with the death of Jesus Christ and the resurrection, we can now, resurrect and go to meet God in heaven. And this would have not been possible before. And it also means to us that no matter what we do, no matter how perfect we live, without Jesus Christ, we are not going to make heaven. This is what we believe. Another benefit of the resurrection is the Holy Spirit. You see, before Jesus Christ left, there was not the Holy Spirit. But then with the coming of the Holy Spirit, things become better for us. Why? Because the Holy Spirit brings to our remembrance the things we ought to know. I'll give you an instance. Peter was with Jesus Christ for a couple of years, but he didn't change so much, because you see, when Jesus was to be arrested, Peter decided to take a knife and cut the ear of Jesus. That means he was still very stubborn and hot-tempered, defensive. But when the Holy Spirit came, he entered into Peter, and Peter became changed. You see times where Peter was more compassionate, forgiving. Even when the Holy Spirit came to break the prison doors open, he didn't leave. That wouldn't have been Peter before. So the Holy Spirit comes to us and he changes us. And also the Holy Spirit comes to us and he teaches us how to have faith. You see, without faith, we cannot see God. When Jesus Christ died, the period in which Jesus Christ was not with his disciples, just that short period, the disciples already forgot the things he told them. And that is why it's important for the Holy Spirit, because without the Holy Spirit coming later on, they couldn't have written the books they wrote. They couldn't have remembered, because in just 3 days or less, they already forgot all the promises. And so the Holy Spirit is the one who teaches us the things that we did not see, the things that we did not experience. The Holy Spirit helps us to understand that God is real and God exists. We can't say Jesus is love except with the Holy Spirit. So the Holy Spirit has so many benefits and importance to us. This is also as a result of Easter. Another importance of Easter is there's no more discrimination. You see, before coming of Jesus Christ, we had Jews, we had Gentiles, we had slaves, we had free, But today we have a situation where we're from different tribes, different races, but we all come together to worship one God. We all come together to live in a common lifestyle. And this does not, there's no discrimination anymore. Another benefit of the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ is access to God. Now we can communicate to God as long as we believe, In those days, we'll have to get our sheep, get our this, get our that, go through the prophet. But now, wherever you are, you can talk to God. And the beautiful thing is that he'll answer. I think they also mentioned, among discrimination, right now, any one of us, regardless of who you are, what you've been, you can accept Jesus Christ. You can have a relationship with God. This is also a benefit of Easter. And again, the access to God gives us opportunity to enjoy favors in certain things. Now we can pray for healing, we can pray for financial breakthrough, we can pray for many other things. We can have one-on-one discussion with the Holy Spirit, with God, and have a good companionship, So the benefits of Easter are so many. We can also mention technology. Maybe not all, but some of the technology we have today is also as a result of trying to, move the gospel around, and so they have to develop these things. And so there's so many benefits of Easter, but the biggest of them, of course, includes our salvation. The biggest of them, of course, includes giving us a birthright. We can now call ourselves gods. We can now call ourselves children of God. The biggest of them also includes the Holy Spirit, because the Holy Spirit is so much to us, so versatile and so important to us. The Holy Spirit is what convicts a person and changes our hearts. And I hope that with this we can understand the need to celebrate Easter. We can understand that at this time it's a good time to be alive, because you are aware and you know about the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. And so it brings us a lot. I can say today that I'm a Christian because Christ died for me. Before now, I don't know. But yes, so thank you very much and have a wonderful Easter.